team.com.
Do you think that this film is going to turn the audience, or more of the audience that was Team Edward, into Team Jacob because of how distraught he is over the wedding and how supportive he is of not having Bella have the baby?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think they're both the same guys, so I don't think it'll change anybody's opinion. I mean, I've always said I don't think you can go wrong with either guy. They're both completely different, but you really can't go wrong. I mean, I agree with Bella's decision ultimately. But yeah, Jacob's there for her as well.
We're Team Edward, but do you think some of the audience would become Team Jacob after they see Edward's reaction to the pregnancy?
Oof. I don't know. I kind of like that reaction. It was kind of shocking. I mean, you know, and also to basically deliver such a massive hit to your own relationship in one sentence or one phrase. I don't know. I mean, Jacob's done a bunch of dumb things throughout the series, so like, I mean, they'd be kind of fickle if they jumped just because of that.
You said that the two scenes that made you most nervous were the breakup scene in New Moon and the childbirth scene in this film. So, how does it feel to be done with those scenes? And then in real life, what are you more terrified for, childbirth or being abandoned?
I think childbirth is a pretty common, I mean, as much as I'm very, very excited about that, I just can't imagine the actual process of it. So yeah, that's scary.
I can't either.
Gosh.
I couldn't even deal with the blood scenes in this film. I'm horrible with blood.
It's cream cheese and it's like literally strawberry jam.
Oh, okay. I wish I knew that before watching it, because then I could have kept that in my mind.
Right.
But I was just like, oh, I can't watch this blood in the back. When the pack decides to kill Bella's baby, you guys decide to join Jacob's pack. When is a time in your life where you kind of went against the majority opinion and kind of did your own thing?
For me, the most obviously, glaringly obvious one would be when I left college 3.5, like with 1 semester left, and sort of continued to act, and nobody in my camp was for that really, but I wanted to do it, and I've since went back and finished, but that was definitely the moment for me.
Boo Boo, in this movie, you're shirtless a lot of the time. I mean, that's just one thing that we all know by now. But does it ever get easier, or is it always going to be awkward?
It's definitely gotten less awkward, I think. Because, like, I get questions like, oh, do you just, like, walk around shirtless? It's like, no, I don't. In between takes, I put on stuff like, yeah, I mean, it's just part of, like, the character, so it's not really, like, me doing that. So it's just the character, you know?
And Peter, I know that you have 2 daughters.
3.
3 daughters. You have 3 daughters. So, if your daughters could date one of the characters, one of the guys from Breaking Dawn, which one would you want them to date? His face right now, he's
absolutely
I don't
not.
know, he's none of them.
I think we should skip this question.
Chasquet.
Too young to decide.
I would say, I'm going to
doesn't want
decide
them
for
to
him,
ever
I would
date.
say Edward the character.
No, because I don't want them to be bitten and...
Yeah, but
Look
if
at
you
all the
had
trouble
to
that Bella's
well,
going
then,
through.
Jacob.
No.
Maybe not.
That's not. My kids are too young
Look
to
at this
date. Let's
man.
not
You
talk
can't
about
even. You can't even like hypothetically have this
I'm
conversation.
No father wants
I'm not
their
even
daughter to
going
date.
there. I'm not going there for another few years.